Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you can't tell from my spirit jersey and my mini ears, we're talking about Disney World today. I went to Disney World after learning so much about it and wanting to go for so long. I went to Disney World in February for the first time. We did all 4 parks in 2 days. Crazy, I know, but you know, we did it and it was a lot of fun, but it was also very exhausting. Anyway, so I ranked all 23 rides and attractions we did while we were at Disney World. So I'm going to just kind of explain how I ranked them and then we'll get into the list. So I rated them on 4 things. Fun. How much fun was it? Queue. Was the queue fun to look at? Was it interactive? Were there, you know, every queue is a little bit different. Would I do it again? And so I did do it again. Do it again has a scale. 1. And all of these things were rated 1 through 5. Okay, so do it again. 1, absolutely not. 2, probably not. 3, if the line's short. 4, yes, but not a priority. And a 5, must do. So those were the things I ranked them on for do it again. And then I just rated the overall look. How did it look? Was it, you know, did it have impressive animatronics? Did it look cool? Was it fun to look at? Was it eye-catching? That sort of thing. So I rated them, I totaled the ranking, and then I kind of made the list based on the ranking. So a lot of the rides ended up with like similar numbers. So then I rated them on personal preference within whatever number they turned out to be. Okay, so let's just get right into this, because I feel like this might be a little bit of a longer video. So, we're going to start with 23 and work our way up to 1. So 23. This one's at Epcot, The Sea with Nemo and Friends. This one got a 4 out of 20. The lowest score you can get. I mean, it was cute, I guess. I feel like if you have kids under the age of 5, it might be really fun for them, but going on as an adult, pretty boring, pretty lame. Not a lot of it wasn't that interesting to look at. It was mostly just like projections of the characters. Like, there weren't any impressive animatronics or anything. It was pretty lackluster, honestly. But again, if you have little kids, might be a great option. Number 22, and this might be controversial because I know people love it, but it's a small world. I just, like, it's just not that exciting. Like, I know it's a classic, and I know Walt worked on it, but, you know, times have changed, okay? I don't want to go on a boat ride hearing a bunch of creepy little dolls saying, "It's a small world after all," over and over again. And then at the end of the ride, you have to sit there and wait to get off your boat while listening to that song over and over again. I'm not a fan. I might go back on it if, like, somebody else I was with wanted to go back on it, but I don't think I would choose of my own free will just to go on that ride again. Number 21. Living with the Land. Now, here's what I'm going to say. I liked Living with the Land. I really did. I didn't feel like it was like a fun attraction, but it was very interesting, very informative. There was like a lot of cool, interesting things to look at and listen to. But you know, it's not, Living with the Land isn't meant to be a super fun ride. It's more an interesting, informative ride, and I did enjoy that aspect of it. But was it like the most fun, amazing ride? No. I can't say that, but I would go on Living with the Land again. Not a priority or anything, but I'd go on it again. Number 20, Country Bears Jamboree. Cute. The animatronics are pretty decent looking. I mean, you can tell. I feel like they are kind of showing their age a little bit. I don't know if like all the animatronics are the original 1971 animatronics, but you know, they certainly are showing their age a little. I felt that a lot of the songs were kind of outdated. Like, hearing the words to some of the songs, I'm like, there are kids here. That is, I don't know. felt very outdated in more ways than one. So, but you know, it is a classic. Number 19, Journey into Imagination with Figment. This ride was cute. It was cute. That's about all it was. This is one other ride you can tell is pretty dated. It definitely is showing its age. You can tell it was built in the 90s. Even if you didn't know it was built in the 90s, you can tell. It honestly probably ranked because the end scene with all the figments was really cool, and I really enjoyed that. A fun ride for kids. As an adult, I probably wouldn't do it again. Number 18. Now this is a little lower on the list, but that's not to say I didn't like it, okay? Carousel of Progress. Was it the most thrilling? No. But I loved the story, the song. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. I mean, it was great. The animatronics were pretty cool. It had some really neat visual effects. Considering how old it is, pretty impressive, you know, when you think about how old it is and how impressive the animatronics are. The spinning stage was pretty cool too. So yeah, that was a good one. I would definitely do Carousel of Progress again. I mean, it's not the most fun or exciting, but I would totally do it again. Number 17. Now, here's what I'm going to say. So, number 17 is Jungle Cruise. We did Jungle Cruise at night. It was dark. It was at times was kind of hard to see what was going on. I wonder if like we were to go on it again when it was light outside, if I would like it better, if it would be a better experience. I feel like it would be, but I didn't dislike it. It just, going on it at night, I feel like kind of made it not as an exciting of an experience. It's probably not the best ride to go on at night, but that was just how it worked out for us. That was the last ride we did on before we left Disney World that night. So, you know. Number 16. Kilimanjaro Safaris. This was a fun one. I really like that, you know, they made it into safari and you get to see the wildlife. It was a really fun experience. Do I feel like it's as immersive as some of the other things? No, but it's really cool to get an up-close look at some of these animals. I mean, some of these animals are really close to you, so that's pretty neat. I would do it again. You know, not super high up there, but it was fun. Number 15, Journey of the Little Mermaid. This one rated as high as it did because the animatronics in this ride are very impressive. Like, they did an amazing job making the animatronics for this ride. Is it the most thrilling and exciting ride? No, not really. It's basically, you know, a sped up run through of the plot of the movie, but I mean, the animatronics were very impressive, and that is the reason it ranked as high as it did. Spaceship Earth. That was in Epcot. That was the first ride we did in Epcot. You know, it was right there by the entrance, and we were like, 10-minute wait time, let's do it. It was a walk-on. It was a walk-on, but I enjoyed it. It definitely shows its age a little bit, but I think the story is interesting and fun. It had a lot of like good-looking animatronics, so that was a good one. Number 13. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. This is a fun one. I liked it. Did it blow me away? No, but it was fun. You know, it had a lot of quick, fast movements and they did a lot of fun things movement-wise with this ride, and I thought that was fun and exciting. I liked it. Not my absolute favorite, but it was fun. It was a good experience. Definitely a must-do if you have kids, too. Like, as an adult, it's kind of like, you know, this is cute, this is fun, but I feel like for kids, it's a must-do for kids. Number 12, and this one honestly kind of surprised me, but a lot of impressive things. It's tough to be a bug in Animal Kingdom. I was so impressed with the show. Like, it had the animatronics. It had so many, like when you feel the bugs crawling underneath you. It just had so many cool effects. And, the thing I took into consideration of all these rides is, like, the age. Some of them are kind of impressive for how long they've been around, and I feel like this is one of them. It still is a fun and exciting experience, even though it's been open for years. I really enjoyed it. I feel like it's a must-do for everybody. I loved it. The queue was obnoxiously long to walk through. I feel like maybe originally this was a very popular attraction and it maybe had really long lines at one point. It didn't have a long line. Like, I thought there was nobody in line for this ride because the queue you have to walk through is so obnoxiously long. But there were people. Once we got to, like, the final area, there were people. Number 11, Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin. I had so much fun on this one. I actually have a souvenir photo I got from this ride. It just was so fun, and it had a lot of really cool looking animatronics. The Buzz animatronic at the end, top notch. But super fun experience. It's kind of fun that it's like a little game, you get to shoot. I sucked at it, but still had a good time. Number 10. This one honestly surprised me with how much I liked it and how much fun I had. Alien Swirling Saucers. It was just fun. I liked it. I was so happy the whole time. It was a super fun ride. I had a great experience with it. So, that's a great one. Number 9, Expedition Everest. It's amazing. I loved it. Is it a little terrifying when you get to the top and then you start going backwards in the dark? A little bit. I lost a few points for that reason because, not gonna lie, I was a little scared. But honestly, amazing, thrilling experience. Number 8. This was another one that I was impressed. I was really impressed with, and I was surprised at how much I liked it. Muppet Vision 3D. Considering this ride's been, I guess it's not a ride, this attraction has been around for as long as it's been, really cool. It had so many visual effects that I was very impressed by, like when the fucking walls are blown out and shit, like that's fucking, it was just really cool. And considering it's attraction that's been around since the early 90s, like, very impressive, very cool. Number 7, The Enchanted Tiki Room. It's a classic. The music's great. There's so much going on, like all the little visual effects and animatronics everywhere. It's just beautiful to look at. It has a nice queue with a nice little pre-show before you go to the show. Really, really fun experience. I really liked the Tiki Room, and I would totally do it again. Number 6, it's classic, Haunted Mansion. It was cool. Was it the most thrilling in the world? No, but visually, very visually appeasing. It was kind of fun when the doom buggy flips and you start going backwards. It was a good experience. It was fun to look at. Haunted Mansion. It's a classic. Number 5, and I was surprised at how much some of these I was really surprised at how much I liked them. Number 5 was Dinosaur in Animal Kingdom. I was really impressed with this ride. It was really cool, really fun. It did lose a couple points because there was a lot of flashing lights, and that got to be a lot, but really cool, the dinosaur animatronics and everything, and the just ride was pretty thrilling and fun, so I really liked that one. Number 4 would be Pirates of the Caribbean. Another classic. It was a lot of fun. I liked, when you first get in, you kind of splash down. the effect of like the bombs floated, dropping into the water, you know, just, it was great. Again, a lot of amazing visuals and animatronics in that one. Number 3, and this one probably will come as a surprise to no one. Soarin' Around the World. Phenomenal. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Like, if you don't do any other ride in Epcot, you gotta do Soarin'. It was amazing. Like, and like the smells, you know, the smells. It was like a full sensory experience the whole time you were on that one. Just really, really amazing. A little scary because you are in the air and your feet are kind of dangling off. I didn't really love that part of it, but really amazing, really fun. Number 2, again, I was surprised because I am not a Star Wars fan, but Star Tours. I just thought it was very, like, the queue. I think this one ranked as high as it did because it probably had one of the best queues. Just very immersive. You know, they had a C-3PO animatronic. They had, you know, some other animatronics too. It just was very immersive. There was so much to look at in the queue. And I think the queue was really what set that one over the top. And the ride itself was a lot of fun. A lot of fun, you know, and just, you know, the theming just really carried throughout the whole ride, the whole experience. So, Star Tours. Recommend. And I'm not even a Star Wars fan, so. And the number 1 spot, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Oh my gosh. This ride is like so amazing. The queue leading up to it, phenomenal. The ride, phenomenal. Music, great. It's be warned, because I feel like I didn't know this and a lot of other people don't know this. It goes really fast. It also goes backwards. Okay, so as much fun and as much as I did love this ride, this kind of ended our day, the first day at Disney, because, so we went on it, and we both kind of had slight headaches. You know, we were tired. We've been walking around. When you go from it being like -30 to go to Florida where it's like 80 degrees, it's a big difference, and it's really an adjustment for your body. So, we were just done. We kind of had slight headaches before going on the ride, and when you're on a ride that's going that fast, it really aggravates that headache. And we both got off, and I had to sit. My friend Tim had to go like find me water because I was like not doing well, and I sat and I sipped my water, and I was like, my legs hurt so bad, and I was just like done. I was done for the day after that. But amazing experience. If you're not really into thrill rides though, or you don't really like roller coasters or anything like that, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you like thrill, that ride will give you thrill. Even if you're not a Guardians of the Galaxy ride fan, it's still an amazing ride, and it has, you know, that amazing Guardians of the Galaxy music. So highly recommend. That was me ranking all of the rides and attractions we did at Disney World. You know, and I just want to say, if you haven't been to Disney World, I personally thought I was going to be disappointed. I was not. I was not disappointed at all with my experience at Disney World. It was amazing, the whole thing. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Let me know. And let me know what types of videos you'd like to see me make next. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.